Have you ever wondered if the moon landing in 1969 was just an elaborate hoax? A provocative question indeed, but one that has echoed through the corridors of time. The moon landing, one of mankind's most monumental achievements. Or was it? There are those among us who question its authenticity, who delve into the shadows of doubt and suspicion. A stage spectacle, a grand deception, perhaps even the greatest show on earth? These are the questions that have sparked countless debates and fueled endless speculation. Let's unravel this intriguing theory, shall we? In 1969, the world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon. Yet some skeptics claim this monumental event was nothing but a well-orchestrated deception. Imagine, if you will, the scene. A nation caught in the throes of a space race, the pressure to outdo rivals, the tension of a world watching. Then, the triumphant moment arrives. Armstrong steps onto the lunar surface, uttering the now legendary words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Yet, amid the celebratory cheers and sighs of relief, a murmur of doubt begins to spread. Sharp-eyed observers note anomalies in the footage, the flag fluttering as if in a breeze, the absence of stars in the photographs, the peculiar shadows. These inconsistencies, they argue, suggest the moon landing was not a heroic endeavor in the vast expanse of space, but rather a cleverly crafted illusion, a grand spectacle staged right here on Earth. The whispers grow louder, feeding the flames of conspiracy and casting a shadow on what was hailed as one of humanity's greatest achievements. Now, let's delve deeper into the reasons why some people believe this event was a hoax. The skeptics have their reasons. Some are as simple as a questionable flag fluttering, while others are as complex as the absence of stars in the photographs. First, let's delve into the flag issue. During the moon landing, the American flag was seen fluttering as if there was a breeze. However, the moon is a vacuum, with no wind to stir the flag. This discrepancy has given fuel to the theory that the moon landing was staged. The official explanation? NASA designed a special flag for the mission, equipped with a horizontal rod to create the illusion of fluttering in the airless lunar environment. Next, the absence of stars in the moon landing photographs. Skeptics argue that the black starless sky in the images is proof of a studio set. After all, shouldn't the stars be more visible from the moon, unobscured by Earth's atmosphere? The counter-argument here is that the lunar lander and astronauts were brightly lit by sunlight, making the camera's exposure too short to capture the faint stars. Moving on, the Van Allen radiation belts. These are zones of highly charged particles, trapped by Earth's magnetic field. Skeptics argue that the Apollo spacecraft could not have safely passed through these belts without exposing the crew to lethal doses of radiation. NASA's response? The fast curved trajectory of the spacecraft minimized exposure, keeping the astronauts safe. Then there's the C rock. In one of the photos, a rock appears to have the letter C marked on it, leading some to believe it was a prop. NASA has dismissed this as either a stray hair or fiber that got onto the photo during the process of reproducing the images. And finally, the multiple light sources debate. Shadows in the moon landing photos seem to suggest multiple light sources, like in a photography studio. NASA argues that the irregular lunar surface and the reflective properties of lunar dust could have caused the strange shadow patterns. With these points in mind, the moon landing starts to seem less like a triumph and more like an enigma, doesn't it? Despite the skepticism, the moon landing remains a significant milestone in human history. But the question remains, was it real or a grand deception? This query has not only sparked debates, but has also shaped our perception of space exploration. The moon landing has been viewed through the lens of suspicion by some, leading to a myriad of conspiracy theories. This skepticism has had a profound impact on society. It has fostered an environment of distrust towards authorities and institutions involved in space exploration. Some argue that this skepticism has contributed to a broader questioning of established scientific facts and has fueled the fire of other conspiracy theories. However, it's important to remember that skepticism isn't inherently negative. It can lead to fruitful discussions, encourage critical thinking, and push for transparency and accountability from those in power. It's this skepticism that has led many to delve deeper into the mysteries of our universe, relentlessly pursuing the truth. In conclusion, the moon landing conspiracy theory encapsulates the human penchant for curiosity and skepticism. It reflects our desire to probe deeper into the unknown, to question the established narratives, and our relentless pursuit of truth. Whether you believe in the moon landing or not, one thing is certain. It's a story that continues to captivate and intrigue us, even after more than half a century.